Good afternoon everyone, myself is Shatakshi Negi and my today's topic is India-US relationship. India and US has a very old relation, and in the year 1893 when Swami Vivekanand went to the Chicago, at that first time India got recognition at the global level as a spiritual ground. Then USA played a major role in the independence of the India, as USA signed the Atlantic Charter in the year 1941, 14 August with the England. That happened because World War II was happening at that time and Germany was heading towards the England. So England asked the help from the USA, and USA put the condition that it has to free the colonial state, and India was one of them. But after the independence, India and USA didn't share that good relation. And the Mr. Nehru that time joined the NAM, that was the Non-Alliance Movement, and that showed some kind of socialist inclination of the India. After that, the USA thought that India is more towards the USSR, and after that the USA-India relation keeps on declining. Then in the 1962 Indo-Sino War, when USSR was not able to help India because USSR and China both were the communist state. So India asked for the help from the USA, but USA kept the condition that the India has to resolve the Kashmir issue with the Pakistan, and the USA was favoring the Pakistan. They gave us the nominal help, but India lost that war. That again in the year 1965, when there was a war between the India and Pakistan, USA helped the Pakistan in that and also provided the military aid to them, and that was the military tanks and the aircraft. Later on in the 1971 liberation war of Bangladesh, again they did the same thing. They also sent their fleet to the Bay of Bengal, and the official reason was given was they want to evacuate the American citizen from the Bangladesh, but the real reason was they want to help the Pakistan. After that, Mrs. Indira Gandhi, the then Prime Minister, they declined to sign the NPT in 1968. Then in the year 1974, we did our first Pokhran nuclear test in the military base of Pokhran. After that, the USA got alarmed by this, and India stood as the powerful nation with the other nuclear countries. Relation keeps on declining, but in the year 1984, when Mr. Rajiv Gandhi became a Prime Minister, as he was relatively more moderate and he wanted to bring technology to a country, in the 1991 when LPG reform came, then for the first time USA see the India as the major market for them. And in the year 1995, we have signed a first defense cooperation agreement. That was very important for India because at that time China was doing many nuclear tests in their ground. The major turnover which came was because of the 9/11/2001 incident, when the America saw the true face of the Pakistan and it wanted to go towards the more responsible state, and that was the India at that time. After that, we became the defense partner, and we also signed many defense agreements. The first was in the year 2005. That was for the 10 years, and in the 2015 again it was extended for the 10 years. Under that cooperation, we talked about the bilateral exercises, and in the year 2013 we also talked about the trade agreement. In that, we talked about the Make in India. We became the defense partner of the America, and to become the defense partner of America, America signed the 4 agreement, and we signed all those 4 agreements with the US. The first one was signed in the year 2002. That was the GSOMIA, and that was improving our intelligence. In that we exchanged our military intelligence, and that was the responsibility of both the countries to protect the information of the both countries. And after that, we have also seen that military trade also improved between both the countries. Till now, $15 billion trade is done between the USA and India. The second agreement was signed in the year 2016, and that was the LIMOA. That was we can use the military bases of both the countries during the refueling and the repair. And recently it was happened in the September 2020 when the USA aircraft landed in the Andaman Nicobar military base. There the India refueled their aircraft. After that, we have seen in the year 2018 we signed the COMCASA. COMCASA was to enhance the communication between both the countries and to transfer the data between the both countries during the exercises and operation. The last one was recently signed was the BECA, Basic Exchange and Cooperation Agreement. Under that, we can use the geospatial map of the America, and that can improve our accuracy in the field of the military, like we can improve the accuracy of a ballistic and the cruise missile. So at today's time, when China is becoming a threat towards India, it is very beneficial for India to improve a relation with the USA. Recently, we talked about the Quad meeting, which is recently going to happen between the 4 major countries, that is the USA, Australia, Japan and India. And the major reason for this meeting is to stop the influence of the China in the Indo-Pacific Ocean. We have seen the Biden's government also giving the 8 major concerns for the country, and China was one of them. It is surprisingly to know that the one of their concern was any country, and that was China, and other concerns was the environment, disaster and the pandemic. So if America is seeing the China as a concern, so it is going to be very beneficial for India to improve a relation with the USA. And we are also working together in the space program. In the coming years, both the NASA and the ISRO are going to launch the Earth Observatory satellite in the space, that is the NISAR, and it is suspected that it is going to be one of the most expensive ones. So we are working together as very nicely, and we can see that it is going to be beneficial for both the countries, as many of the brilliant minds of India are also working in the America. So in the last, I want to say that before India was not seen as a very good country by the America, but now it is India has made the position at the vital place, get a vital place in the policies of the America. Thank you.